The drama surrounding the Cleveland Browns has reached a boiling point, and what unfolded in the aftermath of their victory in Las Vegas felt less like a celebration and more like a spark hitting gasoline. The team finally broke a long, painful pattern with a rookie quarterback stepping up and delivering the kind of performance fans had been praying for. But instead of unity, instead of a franchise rallying behind its new hope, the Browns walked straight into an internal conflict that exposed deep cracks in the organization. This wasn't about a game ball. This was about belief, ego, control, and the future of a franchise that has spent decades searching for stability only to find chaos hiding behind the next corner. In Las Vegas, Shedeur Sanders didn't simply win his first NFL start. He played with the kind of poise and confidence that makes a locker room sit up a little straighter. He took just one sack behind a shaky line. He made explosive throws that changed the momentum of the game. His teammates felt his presence. His leadership seeped into every snap, calming nerves and elevating expectations. The Browns didn't just win, they dominated. And for the first time in a long time, fans could imagine a future that didn't hinge on injuries, excuses, or temporary fixes. They saw the beginnings of something real. But as the team poured into the locker room, excited and full of energy, everything shifted. This was supposed to be the moment where the head coach put his arm around the rookie, acknowledged what he had done, and cemented the significance of that first win. Every rookie quarterback who delivers a win in their debut earns that moment. It's not about ego. It's about building confidence, setting a tone, and honoring the bond between a coach and his quarterback. Instead, Kevin Stefanski took the game ball, held it up, and handed it off to someone else. Myles Garrett deserved recognition. No one questioned that. His performance was monstrous. But there was enough room for two celebrations in that room, and Stefanski chose to make only one happen. Cameras captured the moment. The locker room reaction said it all. There was a visible shift, subtle but unmistakable. Players knew. Coaches knew. Fans watching knew. It was a message, intentional or not, that the rookie's success wasn't being fully embraced by the man responsible for guiding him. While Stefanski gave the ball to Garrett, Andrew Berry quietly stepped forward with a gesture that spoke 10 times louder. He walked straight to Shedeur, pulled him in, and embraced him with the kind of pride and approval every young quarterback needs. It wasn't just a hug. It was a declaration. It was a promise. It was Berry saying he believed in Shedeur, publicly and without hesitation. That split second told the story of an organization heading in two different directions. On one side was the GM who drafted Shedeur, who risked his name, who saw the potential long before Cleveland fans allowed themselves to hope. On the other side was the head coach who couldn't bring himself to say the rookie's name during the press conference that followed. When asked directly why Shedeur didn't get a game ball, Stefanski dodged, deflected, and delivered an answer so cold that it froze the room. Not once did he say Shedeur's name. Not once did he offer him the recognition he deserved. It wasn't an oversight. It was deliberate. It was personal. And the NFL world immediately noticed. Commentators tore the moment apart. Analysts questioned Stefanski's motives. Fans debated whether the coach was trying to make a statement about control or if he genuinely didn't believe in the rookie. But buried beneath all of that noise is the truth that insiders have quietly whispered for weeks. There is a divide between the coach and the front office. A divide that revolves entirely around Shedeur Sanders. Andrew Berry sees Shedeur as the future. He sees the arm talent, the leadership, the composure, and the mental toughness. He sees the potential to build a franchise around him. But Stefanski and his offensive staff wanted a different direction. They preferred Dillon, a safer choice. Someone who fits neatly into their system without requiring adjustments. Someone who doesn't bring a national spotlight or a legendary father or expectations bigger than Cleveland itself. Someone easier to manage. When Gabriel got hurt and Shedeur stepped into the starting role, Stefanski went along because he had to. But his reluctance has shown in every comment, every phrase, every moment of hesitation. Even in his praise there is a distance, a tone that feels reserved and transactional. Meanwhile, Berry has gone out of his way to publicly support the rookie. That hug wasn't a coincidence. It was a line being drawn. A message sent to Shedeur, to the team, and to Stefanski. The problem now is that the Browns are caught in the middle of an internal storm. They have a GM building for the future and a coach afraid to lose control of the present. They have a quarterback showing the grit and talent needed to lift a franchise, and a coach whose words and actions suggest lingering doubt. For a rookie, the environment could make or break everything. Coaches are supposed to build quarterbacks, not undermine them. They're supposed to protect them from outside pressure, not become another source of it. And yet, Shedeur handled it with grace. He didn't complain. He didn't make the story about himself. He didn't react emotionally. He kept talking about the team, the win, and what comes next. He showed maturity far beyond his years, and in doing so, exposed how poorly his coach handled the situation. This isn't just about a game ball. It's about trust, belief, leadership. If a head coach can't bring himself to publicly support his rookie quarterback after a historic win, what happens when adversity strikes? What happens when the kid has a bad game? What happens when pressure mounts? This conflict is reaching a point where decisions will have to be made. If Shedeur keeps winning and Stefanski keeps pulling away, the Browns will face a crossroads. Andrew Berry has already shown where he stands. He believes in Shedeur and he has the power to reshape the coaching staff if needed. Stefanski has done good things for the organization, but no GM can allow his franchise quarterback to grow in an environment of doubt and minimal support. The Browns are on the edge of either a breakthrough or a breakdown, and what happens next depends on one thing: leadership aligning behind the young man under center. For now, Shedeur must keep doing what he does best: play, lead, prove. Every snap he takes is another step towards solidifying his role. Every win forces more belief from those who hesitate. Every show of poise makes the divide harder to justify. The Browns have the pieces to succeed, but only if they unite behind the player who gives them the best chance at a new era. Before you go, what do you think is really going on inside the Browns organization? Is Stefanski protecting his system, or is he holding back a rising star? And how should Cleveland handle this growing divide? Share your thoughts below, hit like if you enjoyed the breakdown, and make sure to subscribe for more deep dive stories just like this one.